What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Today we have a couple of backpacks from Mission First Tactical. This is the 22 liter, this is the 30 liter, and that is what we're going to talk about today. Before we get into the bags, there's one quick thing I want to mention. Several weeks ago I did a video on a Mission First Tactical holster. It was kind of cool holster with some magnetic retention, and I forgot to mention the discount code they passed on to my followers, and I felt bad I didn't tell you guys about it, so I wanted to mention it right away in the beginning of the video so I didn't forget. The discount code is TG20 and it saves you 20%. So if you need anything from MFT, I do get a small kickback. More importantly, you guys save 20%, I believe. Code is TG20. I didn't forget. I'm a good boy this time. All right, the first thing I noticed about these bags is they don't scream tactical or I have a gun. They're very gray man-esque. Even this one that has the laser cut molly on the front, it is available in versions without the laser cut molly on the front if you don't like that. But even with it, it doesn't look overly tactical. No one's going to double take and look at your bag again. Second thing I noticed was the firearm pockets. The 22 liter has two zippers on the side of the pocket to a very large area where you can store a firearm. I even could fit a Glock Model 40, and I don't mean 40 soft and weak, I mean 10 millimeter, long barrel, Glock 40, huge gun, and even with the holster, it's still fit in there. What Mission First Tactical gives you is these multi-mount platforms. It's Velcro, sticks to the bag, and it has this hook loop belt thing that's going to hook to any 1.5 inch belt. Hooks right on there. Now I don't use this because I prefer to use the Alias system from Neomag. The way that works is you replace the clip on the holster, and then it allows you to work with any of the receivers. So inside this bag I have one of the hook and loop receivers, aka Velcro. There's also belt ones, beltless if you're wearing sweatpants or joggers or shorts or something. There's hard mount, there's molly panels, there's magnetic ones, you get it. There's a bunch of receivers, but this video is not about that. Anyway, the 30 liter is only available in black as of right now. The 22 is available in black, a tannish kind of color, and also in green. They both have YKK zippers, which are great zippers. They're very, very smooth. They're high quality, great. And they also have the little speed thing on the end of the zippers to make it easier to open and close them. The side water bottle pockets. Now you may not care about this as much as I do, but I will not consider a bag if it doesn't take one of these 32-ounce bottles, whether it be this Mission First Tactical water bottle or my Yeti or the other brands that we have. It has to fit. I drink a lot of water, especially when I'm traveling, and the bags fit, these large water bottles. That is extremely important to me. Another funny thing, the Mission First Tactical water bottles holds ice longer than the Yeti brand water bottles, which I just find surprising. Anyway, the back is padded quite nicely. These straps, not only do they have some laser cut molly on the straps, but they're also adjustable, not only vertical, horizontally. Both are adjustable for different body types. Now the material on this bag is something I've never heard of before this review. It's a 1000D Cordura carbonite, and I had to Google that because I had never heard of that material before. And the short version is it's very water resistant, it's very rip resistant, which is two very good things in a bag, two things that you definitely want. They both also hold a 16-inch laptop. I have a 16-inch laptop, fits right in there perfectly. That won't be an issue if you're using it for laptops like I do. Alright, let's quickly go over the pockets for both of them. The 30 is very similar, but it has a few more pockets, and most of them are a little bit bigger. But let's get into the pockets. So this top pocket on the 22 liter, I consider an EDC pocket. Right now I just have some gum and a comb in there. A lot of people will use that for sunglasses. There's another little hidden pocket in here, which you could also use for sunglasses. I keep Benadryl and Imodium, and anybody who flies very often like I do understands why I keep those two things in there. The front pocket is pretty good size. It's tough to see in here, on camera anyway. But you have several straps for pens, pencils, markers, a couple that will hold magazines. I have a flashlight in here. You have another little small zipper pocket. You could probably put some cords in there. I'm not using that right now. And then the other larger pocket in here is I have a little IFAK in here. some gloves, a tourniquet, that type of stuff. Again, if I can't carry a weapon on me when I'm traveling, at least I can carry something to plug holes. There is the key holder in here with a very nice metal D-ring to hold your keys, which again is great when you're traveling, and I do travel a bit, so that is nice. Let's unzip and take a look at the main pocket here. On the inside flap, there is another zipper pocket, and that's where I keep most of my chargers and cords and power blocks and stuff like that, just because it's so easy to get to. The main big pocket on the bottom, I just throw my iPad charger, I throw my laptop charger, and I usually throw my iPad in here as well. The small little slot, I'll keep a notebook and a pen. Sales, I like to be able to write things down because I forget everything. And then last but not least, you have the slot where you can fit a 16-inch laptop. And that's pretty much all of the pockets. You know, I mentioned it earlier, on both sides there is a firearm storage pocket on both sides of the bag. So which either way you sling it, you can unzip the bag, get to your firearm very, very easily. And yeah, the firearm pockets are pretty nice. You also do have a carry handle on top that I didn't mention that's stitched pretty nicely. And I think that's everything for the 22 liter. Whew, that's a lot of talking. All right, let's get into the 30 liter. Again, very similar. The top pocket that I call an EDC pocket, sunglass pocket, it's same setup with a zipper inside of a zipper, but it's just bigger. Now the front panel is bigger, but it also folds flat. So if you can unzip it all the way, and it folds 100% flat. And it's the same idea. Again, it's just a much bigger pocket with more storage. You can easily fit a bunch of magazines in here. You could actually fit some long boy magazines in there if you want to. Couple zipper pockets. I would definitely put cords and business cards. You have the same metal D-ring in here. Again, very similar, just bigger and more storage. If we look at the main compartment in this one, it is extremely similar. Again, just a little bit larger. On the inside flap, you have a bigger zipper pocket. On the back of the bag, there is another zipper pocket. You have the small loose pocket where I kept a notebook, and then your laptop pocket. Another thing that's different with this one is you have two kind of hidden pockets, where the 22 liter only has one hidden pocket. On the top, you have one hidden firearm pocket. That's where the what do they call it? Multi-mount platform came in, but you still have two zipper pockets on the side. So if you prefer to have it on the side instead of the top, the one on the side is huge. Like, you could put maybe a really small PCC in here or something. The size of that pocket is pretty large. So like I said, overall, very similar bags. Obviously the 30 liter is bigger. It has more pockets, more storage. I go with the 22 because it isn't just enough amount of storage for me. There was one other really big thing I forgot. The 30 liter on the side. One side is a drink holder. The other side is more storage. It's a zipper pocket and it has more storage. And I really like that. I almost carried and made the 30 liter my EDC because of that. And I do wish the 22 liter had that instead of two water pockets. I wish one side was a water pocket and the other side was some storage. But I guess we can't have everything we want. The 22 liter right now at the time I'm making this video is $150. The 30 liter is $180, and that's before that TG20 code that will save you 20%. So it gets you down to a very, very attractive price for a good looking bag. All right, testing. When I used to work at Roscoe Manufacturing several months ago, I did have this Mission First Tactical bag then, and I went back and forth about an hour trip every day, which I really don't miss. And I did carry the bag every single day, you know, the laptop, the mouse, all that stuff, back and forth to work every day, in and out of the car, normal stuff. This 22 liter has gone on 3 or 4 trips with me as well. Again, I'm lucky enough to travel often for work and for pleasure, and it does fit under a seat, no problem. I think the 30 liter is going to have a problem fitting under a seat, maybe at an angle, definitely in your overhead. That's one of the reasons I didn't go with the 30. I wanted to make sure. I really like having my bag under the seat and accessible at all times. I also took several day trips with it as well. Again, I work from home now, so what I like to do sometimes is just kind of go to a coffee shop, sit down and work from the coffee shop, just when I need a mental break to get out of the house. So obviously I take the bag and my laptop and my mouse and all that stuff as well. So I've used it quite a bit. All right, my pros. My biggest pro is going to be the looks. I think it's a sleek, good-looking bag, and it's very greyman-esque. Again, people don't look at this bag. The previous bag I had a bunch of Molly. It was multicam. It had Velcro on it, and it just screamed tactical. And people would come up to me and thank you for your service. I'm like, no, I'm not a veteran. So this looks very, very greyman-esque. Doesn't stand out, and that's one of the things I like about it. I love that it holds a 32-ounce bottle. The Yeti, the Mission First Tactical, whatever you want. The discreet carry pockets are really nice, really big. You can get to them from both ends. The zippers are really smooth. The multi-mount platform is nice. Again, I prefer to use the alias system, but either way, it's nice. I don't love off-body carry, but it's better than no carry at all. That is for sure. And overall, they did a good job with the storage and the pockets and all that type of stuff. I think there's a good amount of storage and pockets and organization and whatever doodads you carry every single day. There's definitely a good amount of room in here for all of your doodads. Yeah, that's all I got for you today. Let me remind you of the code TG20. Save you 20% on anything on the Mission First Tactical website. And I like the bags, I like the holster, but I think my favorite thing is the water bottle. I'm sorry, MFT, the water bottle is just awesome. It holds ice so well. Strange. All right, I started a second YouTube channel. If you are interested, it's not anything EDC, outdoor gun, outdoorsman type content. It's all about cars and rides and my Bronco and my e-bikes and that type of stuff. If you want to follow, there's a link down in the video description. And I'd appreciate it. Most important though, thank you for watching. If you think I deserve it, like, comment, subscribe, enable the bell notification, especially the subscribes. Those are very, very helpful. I appreciate it. I'll see you next time. Peace!